so that we could live each day for Him, so that we could live each day and show other people the life that God could give to them as well. So you know, God's love is unconditional. We talked about that in Sunday school this morning. We have no way of fathoming how great God's love for us is. There's nothing we can do to lose God's love. There's nothing that we can do to gain God's love. His love is just there, available for each and every person that accepts it. And God's love is unending. You know, His love for me today is going to be the same as His love for me was 10 years ago or 10 years from now. God's love is going to be the same. You know, humans, as we love each other in our relationships, our love changes based on what we can get, based on what we can give, based on circumstances, or based on how the person treats us. That's how we respond in love. But that's not what God does, because God doesn't respond in love. God is love.
Yes.
God does not respond to us in love. God is love. Remember the story of the prodigal son? Remember, the son took all his inheritance. It wasn't even time for it, and he told his dad, "Give me what you're going to give me when you die. I'm ready for it. I want to go out and spend it like I want to. I'm tired of living here at home. I want it now." So his father gave it to him. So he went off and spent all the money, lived the life he wanted to, and then he ran out of money. And so then he had to find a place to live and something to eat. And the only thing he could find was working for a pig farmer. So he started working for the pig farmer. And he's looking at what the pigs are eating, and he's going, "Wow, you know, my dad has feasts every day. You know, and here these pigs are eating better than I am right now. You know what? I think I'll go home and I'll just see if maybe he'll let me work like a servant. Maybe he'll, you know, I won't even work for money. I'll just tell him if he'll give me room and board. And I'm going to try that and see what happens." And the favorite part, my favorite part of that entire story is where it says that the father saw him a long way off. How did the father see him a long way off? Because he was looking for him. He was looking for him. What an awesome picture of God's love for us. God looks for us. When we stray away, God looks for us. He doesn't say, "Oh, whew, they finally left. I cannot believe they're gone. They will never again be in my family." That's not what God does to us. That's how we treat other people, though, isn't it? Isn't that how we treat other people? But that's not what God's love does. God's love says to us, "You may have strayed away, but when you're ready to come back, I'm going to be watching for you." And the next verse in that story says the father ran to him. He didn't stand there and go, "Get yourself right now. Cannot wait till you get up here and I can tell you what." That's not what he did. He ran to him. With open arms, he ran to him. The father was waiting for the son. The father wanted to bring the son back home and give the son the love that was waiting for him. You know, as we celebrate the birth of Christmas, and Christy sang the song of Mary this morning, and we've looked at the verses of Mary and how she magnified the Lord. You know, those tiny arms that lifted up to hug her, to touch her face, are the same arms that stretched out on that cross for us. They're the same arms that in love, willingly gave himself to die for us. And because love came down, we can enjoy peace and hope and joy and God's never-ending love. Amen.